Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a try on video with 3 of the new Huda Beauty Obsession palettes. I picked up these 3, which is Emerald, Ruby, and also Topaz. I do have meaning behind the reason why I picked up these 3, besides them being beautiful, of course. I'm going to be trying on all 3, and I'm going to be doing one eye for each one, and then the last one I use, I'll probably end up just doing the whole look with it. But if you guys want to see my thoughts on trying these products out, just continue watching. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do upload 3 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So definitely subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. So if you would like to see the products in action, just continue watching. I did again pick up 3 of these palettes. I have reasoning behind why I picked up the 3, besides them being beautiful, of course. I picked up these 3 because the Topaz is actually my husband's birthstone. Ruby is my birthstone. And then the last one, the Emerald, is my daughter's birthstone. So I don't know, I was like, why not? I'm just gonna pick up the 3 birthstones in my household because why not again? So I do kind of want to review these first before I try them on. I just got these in the mail yesterday and I haven't tried them on besides just look at them. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks the same as the other Obsession palettes. And then in the back it has like the information on the palette, like all the ingredients and stuff like that. And social medias for Huda Beauty. And it does come with this like clear protector sheet up here, and it does have like the net weight, how many eyeshadows are in the palette. I kind of wish that the information that's on this was on the packaging, just because like on the actual packaging it doesn't say the net weight on there. But yeah, that's what the plastic says. And then you do get a magnetic closure. This is cardboard, and then you do get a mirror as well. So here is what the shades in here look like. You do get 9 shadows right there. These shades are really beautiful. I don't have a lot of green shadows in my collection, so I figured that this would be a perfect palette to pick up, besides being my daughter's birthstone. Like, I needed to pick this up, of course. So I'm going to be doing one eye, creating an eye look for each of these palettes, and then the last one that I do, I will be doing both of my eyes with. I wanted to test all of these 3 out and show you guys my first impressions using them. I'm just not sure which shadow I should use last. That means that I'm going to do the other eye the same. I kind of want to do the green just because I don't really do a lot of green eye looks. So I'm just going to create a look with the Topaz and the Ruby one, just like how I would do it, like a regular everyday look. I'm not gonna go fancy or anything like that. So let's see here. I did already prime my eyelids and they're set. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush, and the first shadow I'm going to take is this one right here. This palette doesn't come with names or anything like that. I'm not sure if they do have it online, but I don't think they do. And it came with the protector sheet on the mirror, but I'm just going to take it off. So I'm just going to apply this in my crease. And I'm just dipping my brush in there, and as you can see, there is some kickback, but nothing too crazy. It is building up nicely. I don't see that you have to be careful applying this shadow because it's kind of building up slowly, but it is applying good. I switch brushes. This is the Morphe M535 brush. I really like this brush because it really packs on the color, and then also it does blend it out as well. I think the next color I'm going to take is this one right here, and just again apply it. I'm dipping my brush in the shadow, and there is a little bit of kickback, but nothing too crazy. So again, applying this in my crease. This color is beautiful. What do you guys think of my new lighting and my background and my sound? I got new soft boxes that don't have fans in them, so you guys don't hear the little buzzing in my background anymore. I just really like this gray background just because I feel like it looks more like, it kind of feels like homey a little bit, even though it's not personalized or anything. I do still want to do like a personalized background, not just have like a backdrop like every time I film a video. So I'm still a work in progress for my background, but right now I'm really content with the gray that I have. So my eyeshadow, this color is stunning. It's super, super pretty. This color is beautiful. So now we're going to test the shimmery shades. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is a Sigma E55 brush. And for this one, I think I want to take this color right here. It's like a soft gold shade. I'm just going to pack my brush, and it looks like it's packing on nicely. And applying this, whoa, that is really pretty. Let me go ahead and wet my brush to see if it could be intensified a little bit. It just makes it a little more metallic. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty color. What do you guys? I'm gonna take an outer corner packing brush. This is the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm gonna take this color over here. Actually, I'm gonna deepen up my crease just so I can use more colors in this palette. So I'm gonna take this one right here first. I'm gonna go in with my Coastal Scents Classic blending brush with this shadow and applying it again in my crease to deepen it up. There's like no kickback on that color at all. These colors are beautiful. So now I'm gonna go in with that M433 brush by Morphe with the dark brown color and packing it in my outer corners. It's applying nicely. It doesn't look patchy or anything. It's building up good. I do have some fallout. It just wiped away pretty well and pretty fast. So this color is even nice. It's like a chocolatey brown color. It's really pretty. The last thing we're going to do is just use the middle color right there. I feel like this is going to be too dark to highlight your brow bone if you're lighter skin tone. Oh, even for me, this color is too dark. It's a pinky color. I might have ruined this look a little bit, but it's okay because I'm just going to take this off. So this color right there is too dark for me to highlight my brow bone. It's like a light peachy color. But other than that, I like this look. I would wear this to work. I would wear this out in public. I didn't have any issues with this palette right here. So you know what? I'm going to use another shimmer shade in this palette. And I think I'm just going to take this one right here, the middle one in the top. And I'm just going to pack this right here next to the edge of the gold and then the dark brown. You can't really see it. I do feel it like coming down on my face too if I applied it. I can't really tell where I applied it. So my thoughts on this palette, I actually really like it. The mattes work really nicely. They apply good. This one you do have to build up a little bit, but I like the look that I created. So now let's go on and using the Ruby Obsessions on this eye. So this one is a really light pink color, and I feel like it might be too dark if you're lighter skin tone, but I'm just going to apply this in my brow bone. This looks like too pinky for a brow bone highlight. Again, I would use this color to apply on the lids, but not as a brow bone highlight. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and the first shadow I'm going to take is this light corally pink color. And again, I'm tapping my brush in there. Fallout is very minimal, nothing too crazy, and then my brush is packed with color. Oh my goodness, that is pigmented. This is a really pretty color. It's building up good. It was really pigmented. I found that I used like a lot of color, like there was a lot of color on my brush, but it's still like it was easy to blend out. Look how like good that looks. I really like this one. I'm gonna go in with this pink color right there with, again, my Morphe 535 brush, and my brush is packed with color. I'm kind of scared. Oh my gosh, I went in with too much. So with this palette, it seems like you gotta go light-handed or else you'll get a lot of pigmentation onto the lids, but it's good because it feels like you can blend it out. It's not hard to blend out, and it's packing on the color really nicely. Look how pretty that is. I kind of want to go in with this one in my crease also, just to give my crease a little more depth. So I'm going to go in with the Coastal Scents Classic Blending Brush. And this is more of a precise brush for the crease. It's like a raspberry color. It's super pretty. This color is stunning. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty this is. It's building up really good. So now I'm going to go in with my outer corners with the dark purple red color right here. And with my packing brush Morphe M433. And this one has a little bit of kickback and it feels like I have a lot on my brush. And there's kickback coming off, tapping my brush. Oh my gosh, this palette is beautiful. I'm proud to say my birthstone is ruby. This is stunning. Oh my gosh. First impressions is a really good first impressions on these palettes. So I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and kind of blend out any harsh lines with no additional product, just whatever's on the brush. This palette's been super easy to build up, blend out, so pretty. Really been just enjoying all of the shades I've used so far in this palette are beautiful. I think for my lid, I'm going to take this color over here. It's the lightest shade that's in this palette. I'm going to pack this on my lid. I feel like it's not packing on the color evenly. So what I'm going to do is pack my brush and wet it again. And I'm just using this MAC charged water spray. Oh yeah, this really helped it. I felt like it was kind of applying it a little chunky and like not even at all. Oh my goodness, this is stunning, you guys. I really like, from both of these, I like this one more, but they're both really beautiful. How beautiful is this eye look, you guys? Seriously. I don't even want to take this off. I kind of wish I did both of my eyes in this eye look right here. I've used 6 of the 9 shades that are in here, so let me just go ahead and swatch the 3 that I haven't used. Wow, look at this one. This one's beautiful. Look at that. That one's so pretty. This one right here, look at that. Very nice as well. And then the last color that I didn't use is this like purpley pinkish, really like a purple, blackened purple actually. And there's that right there. Wow, this is stunning. And let me go back with the Topaz and swatch the shades that I didn't use. So in the Topaz palette, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9 shades. These 2 colors right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch those. Ooh, look at that. How pretty is that? A nice bronzy eye look with that color. And then this other one right here is another shimmery one. Ooh, that one's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna take off both of these eye looks and then come back with the Emerald Obsessions palette to use. And I will be doing both of my eyes with this palette right here. So I'll be right back with nothing on my lids. Okay, so I took it off. I kind of see a little bit right here, but it's okay. So let's see, I think first off, I'm just gonna go in with this pastel green color in my crease. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, again, in that shadow. And I don't feel like you're gonna really see this color on my lid, so, but you never know. It's really pastel-y on me. It's kind of different. I wouldn't really use a color like this, but it's nice to get out of our comfort zone sometimes. I feel like it's not blending out the greatest, but it is packing on. Like I feel like it's just kind of grabbing onto right there, and it might just be the primer that I'm using because I'm using a concealer as a primer. And I'm going to take this color right here. I'm going to take that fluffy brush that I really like, again, the M535 brush. And apply this again in my crease. But I really like this green color. It's super, super pretty. So now I'm going to pack my outer corner. Let me find a packing brush here. This is the MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to go in with this color, olive tone shade. This one does have more kickback than the other colors do. It feels like it's a little more powdery than the other ones that I've used, the other 2. Oh, I forgot to mention when I was taking off the Topaz and the Ruby, I looked down on my shirt and I had a lot of fallout on my shirt from Topaz actually. So it might have been from the second shade that I tried to apply in between the gold and the dark brown, just because I remember I was trying to pack it on there and then it wasn't like applying, so I think it was just like all falling down. So just keep that in mind. I think I would do these. It's not like crazy colors that you need to do your eyes first, but just keep it in mind that you might want to do your eyes first before you do your face. I feel like I'm using a lot of this outer corner color and it's not really like, it's building up, but it's not as dark as I'd wish it was. So I feel like you'd probably have to just use like a deeper green from your collection because this is not really gonna deepen it up, if any. So I did a half cut crease off of camera and I was like, ooh, what shimmer shade am I gonna use for this? And I actually want to use this one right here. It's like a really pretty, like pale limeish green color. Again, I'm taking the E55 flat shader brush here and just packing my brush. This is really chunky. It's like, look at all this. I just tapped my brush on there and it all fell. Like it's applying chunky. Look at my brush. I think these ones you're gonna have to wet them to apply them, but let's see how it looks. I could feel some of it falling on my face. Dang it. So let me apply, pack it on my brush and wet it. And see how it does. There's like so much chunkiness on my brush. Look, like I can't apply that to the lid. It feels like these colors do better when you wet your brush just because they're kind of chunky. The ones that I've used, the ruby one and now on this one too. But it does create kind of like a foily effect. And it did look more that shade did look chunkier than these other ones, so it might be a foil. I haven't looked online to see if it is or not. So I'm gonna go back in with the deep olive color right there just to kind of clean up the edges over here. So we don't really have a light pale color to use for the brow bone, so I'm gonna go in with the brow bone color off of camera, do this eye also off of camera, and I'll be right back to share with you guys my thoughts on these Huda Beauty Obsession palettes. So I was thinking that I should probably apply one more shade in my inner corners from this emerald palette. So I'm going to take the lighter one that's in here and just pack it on with a pencil brush. Ooh, this one is stunning. This one is packing on really good and that's not wet or anything, it's just dry. Ooh, this is pretty. What do you guys think? I almost forgot to swatch the colors that I didn't use. So I used 2, 4, I had only used 4 and then this one was going to be 5. So I'm going to swatch the other colors that I didn't use. So here's this one's kind of like a shiny seafoam color. That one's pretty. This other one is like a really dark green, blackened green color. Super pretty as well. You can probably use that to deepen out my outer corners actually now that I'm looking at it. It's not matte, I think it's like a satin finish, but it'd still work. And then this middle color right here, ooh, this one is beautiful. Look at that. Wow. And then one more, this olive green, darkened green. Do it right here. This palette's beautiful, but I think my favorite from the 3 is my Ruby Birthstone. Like, it didn't disappoint me at all. Of course, I would be loving this palette the most. If you're wondering what's on my lips, it's Anastasia Beverly Hills Ashton Liquid Lipstick. So my thoughts on all of these palettes, like all the matte ones worked really, really well. I didn't really see anything like bad with any of the matte shades because I feel like I pretty much used all the matte shades that were in each of the palettes. The shimmery shades, the ones especially that I used on my lids, they felt kind of chunky, especially the emerald one. I just felt like that one was a little too chunky that I had to go in with my brush into the shadow a lot. Like, look how like packed, it looks like how much I like scraped it with my brush to try to pack it onto my brush, and then even that, like, it was kind of hard to just apply it, that I had to wet my brush and apply it to the lids. When I was applying my liquid liner, I noticed that it looks like my lid color looks super, super chunky. So I feel like these are like foil shadows. That's the only downside of the palettes that I used from all of them, because even the Huda Beauty one, I felt like it wasn't packing on. Wasn't it this one that I used on my lids? Like, I felt like it was kind of patchy, and once I wet it, it kind of really like distributed the color nicely onto the lid. But I do want to let you guys know that it does, like, the lid shade does look a little chunky and foily. So if you guys don't like that, you might not like the shadows. Again, I'm not sure if all of the shimmer shades are that way, but the ones that I did use on the lids were that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on these new Huda Beauty Obsession palettes. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!